You know, I've been fawning about this shit almost all day. My friend told me about this. It really pissed me off when I saw that the main superhero of the DC universe, I don't know what kind of plot line this is, I don't know what kind of story this is, but apparently they want to change him to be the new poster child of the LGBTQ SUX community. And Dave Chappelle recently had a special on in which he basically went on stage for an hour and talked about how he didn't get the LGBTQ SUX LMNOP QRSTUV community. So he didn't get that. And me as a hetero man, I can understand what the hell he's talking about. Because I didn't know what the hell was going on until like maybe 4 years ago, something like that. I didn't know, nor did I care about the LGBTQ SUX Pride Month. I didn't care. I knew that, of course there were gay people, guys liking guys, girls liking girls, but the in-between shit, that gets me right there. That means as society, as humans, we're going in between this stuff. Before I was born, I never heard my mom or my grandpa never talked about, gays or whatever. In the 50s, 30s, 20s, I never heard about that at all. Maybe because, information couldn't spread as easily as it does now. But, I never heard of this in-between shit. We can kind of like one and then like one more and then go here and then go over here. Of course I heard about experimentations in college. Of course I heard about that. But this shit is too much now. I remember watching Sailor Moon, the thing with Sailor Neptune and Sailor Uranus. And that was in the Japanese version and it was censored over here for kids when it aired eventually on Toonami. And I remember that at the time I thought to myself, maybe it is a good idea to keep that stuff out, but the other side of my brain was thinking what they do in the show is non-sexual in any way. It's hand-holding and looks, if anything else. I don't remember those two characters kissing or anything like that. Like this bullshit right here. I don't remember them kissing or making sexual in any way. It was more like under the radar, feelings for you. I don't think it should be banned from children. But if you go forward in the future in Japanese anime, I've never heard about that since then. I've never heard about lesbianism in anime since then. Mainstream stuff anyway, because there's a billion animes out there. Anime/mangas, there's a billion of them. I don't know exactly what's going on in each one. But I never saw, anything in One Piece or Conan or Gundam or, of course, something okay, that's 90s stuff there. But nothing in Death Note, nothing in Naruto, Boruto, none of that stuff. I've never heard of any characters in anime being that way. And if they were that way, it was so minimal, no one cared about it, no one thought about that. It was so under the radar, which it should be. It's one thing for you to say this should be representation of your thing in mainstream stuff. That's fine. But when you fool a company into making the main poster child of it that way, that's when I gotta start making a video on this shit. That's when I get pissed off. I know, in the end, it's not gonna change the damn thing. And I don't have to look at it if I don't want to. But honestly, right now, this is like a venting thing. And I got a few friends that, of course, that would be on my side of the situation. But what the fuck? I mean, there's one thing where you want to have representation for other races in there, that's fine. Because, there are essentially 5 races, in this world per se. Black, white, Asian, Indian, and Hispanics, essentially in this world. And having representation for them in media is great, Make them strong, make them powerful, don't make them side characters, that kind of stuff there. It's mainly Anglo-Saxon people, male and female, they get both rep now. Ever since Wonder Woman, and, having a strong black character as a lead, that's important. Strong Asian character, strong Latino, strong Indian person, that's great. That's awesome. I love that. But, when you push this flavor of the month shit, this pride shit, just got its own fucking month there, now you want to put it in your fucking character. Like I said, I don't know what the storyline of the character is. I don't know at all. This could be a spell. This could be like a pink kryptonite rock. I don't fucking know. Because I've seen weird things happen in Superman where the kryptonite rocks make him act a certain way. Maybe it's a Superboy in disguise and he's Superman for a little bit. I don't know what's going on here. So the fact that this shit is getting so much attention is odd. However, at the same time, maybe in a couple of days there, no one will be talking about this. I remember that a couple of years ago, when Captain America said Hail Hydra, and trust me, that was a big fucking thing that happened. That was huge. And everyone was up in arms about this, and then eventually they retconned it, and it's, it was what was that, all a dream, or was it he was under hypnosis, or he was fooling them in the end? I think he was fooling them in the end. It was all part of a mission. That's great. That's fine. Because it's part of the storyline. If this is a reboot, when you're making the character this way, of course I don't approve of this stuff, because I think an old school way in which good storylines and actual crazy things should be happening in comic books, and not just dealing with trends to get a quick buck. Say, hamburgers are popular. Let's make our main character eat hamburgers. Foxes are in right now. Let's have Batman pet a fox on the cover. I don't know. Everyone likes Sora and Smash, so let's have Spider-Man have a Keyblade on the cover of the magazine. Lame, right? It's taking advantage of what's hip and cool now, right? That's great. Just do cool things in the comic books, do your crossover thing, multiverse thing, explodes or whatever, that's fine, whatever, shit happens in there. And people are gonna whoa, how are they gonna fix this kind of stuff? Instead of Superman, I don't know, eventually killing Lex Luthor once and for all, in a comic book, and having that be a big deal, or Joker pushing to the limits, like you did in that series, Injustice, I believe. That was controversial right there. That's great. Pushing to the fucking limit. That's awesome. But no, you ran out of ideas, and you said, clicking your computer, what's trending, and you saw LGBTQ, XUX, XYZ, LMNOP, QRSTV, suck my nuts, you fucking piece of shit. There you go. So that's what they saw trending and said, we're going to capitalize on that shit. Pride Month was a success, so we're going to capitalize on that. So you get Superman kissing Jimmy Olsen or whatever the fuck that is over there. What's next? Him wanking off Batman? Superman in a circle jerk with the Flash? Who can jerk faster? Get the fuck out of here, bro.